It's our mission to educate everyone about all their health options, improve access to alternative health care, and inspire people to optimal health. And I started this organization out of my own experiences with health and the healthcare system. In 2011, I was diagnosed with a disease called dermatomyositis. I was no stranger to illness. Earlier in my life, I was diagnosed with psoriasis, psoriatic arthritis, diabetes. I have stents in my heart. The list was endless. But I was on a few pharmaceuticals, and I was able to work. I worked as an occupational therapist for 25 years in mainstream medicine, raise a family, keep a home. But in 2011, I was living here in Arkansas, and they told me I had dermatomyositis, which is a disease where your body eats your skin and muscle cells. They told me that I would die from the illness or the treatment. And all I wanted to do was survive and live. So I wanted to do everything they said. And in a very short time, I found myself in a power wheelchair, unable to care for myself, and on 16 pharmaceutical drugs. Because with Big Pharma, one drug leads to the next drug, leads to the next drug, due to interactions, side effects, and symptoms. And I just wanted to survive, so I kept taking the drugs. We were nearly bankrupted by the healthcare system here in Arkansas, and so we went back to Massachusetts, where I'm from, where I knew we could have better access to healthcare. But I kept hearing the doctor's words in my head, you could die from this illness, so I wanted to keep taking everything that they gave me. Fast forward 2 years later, I'm walking on arm crutches and still taking all the drugs. I asked them, what can I come off of? And they said, you have a diagnosis to go with every drug, so you need to keep taking everything. But it was fall 2013, and I had an epiphany. I remembered that my body knows how to heal itself. And so I decided that I would start to wean off as much of the Big Pharma products as I could. Not realizing that now I was addicted to these drugs. I was on morphine round the clock, Percocet, Xanax, Valium, gabapentin, Cymbalta, the list was endless. But I was determined, I changed my mind and decided I could be healthier. So in full withdrawal, a friend came to visit me, and she took one look at me and she said, Wendy, you look worse than you did before, what's going on? And I said, I've got to come off these drugs, I've got to see what my body can do. Because I wanted to survive in the beginning, but now I wanted to live. Right? Yeah! And so she looked at me and she said, have you tried marijuana? Well, I hadn't used it since high school. As I said, I worked in mainstream medicine, never thought about using it all those years. And she showed me information about cannabis medicine. Our body has an endocannabinoid system that receives the medicine, receives cannabinoids, and it creates homeostasis in your body from which other health benefits can come. I didn't know all that. I went to Boston University for a health degree, and they didn't teach me about this system. Nobody I knew about it, but it was discovered in 1969 by Dr. Raphael Mechoulam. So I decided to try the medicine with my friend, and with a few puffs, the symptoms dissipated of withdrawal, and the pain went down to almost nothing, and I knew that this was my medicine. But here's the thing. While cannabis helped me through the withdrawal process and helped my body to balance, I had to make other positive lifestyle changes. The positive thinking, changing my mind to the positive, that was the first step, being open and positive. We have to look at nutrition, exercise, rest, sunshine, drinking water, all these things that create health. And then there's alternative health care. I went to visit the chiropractor. He helped me get off the arm crutches and I could stand tall again. The acupuncturist also helped with pain, herbalist. So from the beginning point, I was learning all about health and wellness. But here's the problem. Most of these things are not accessible to people. I had to reach into my pocket for every one of those things, even though I had health insurance. And I was in a legal cannabis state. Silly me, I thought I could just go to the doctor and get a prescription, right? So there's a lot of change that still needs to happen. I started Bulldozer Health to help people access alternative health care and to educate people about health and wellness so that everyone can feel empowered in their own health. It's all about empowerment. educated and empowered, you can do anything, including inspire the next person and the next person to find health and wellness. So if everybody, when I speak places, I like for everybody to say our tagline, which is Take Back Your Health, America, because it's all about empowerment, as I said. And I'm going to ask you to do that in a few minutes. But please visit us at bulldozerhealth.org if you need help accessing alternative health, if you'd like some education about health care, alternative health, cannabis, even some music, because you know, music is healing, isn't it? That's what we're doing tonight. Please listen to the Wendy Show with Wilfred Hogan. We're on KPSQ and lots of podcasting formats, and visit us at bulldozerhealth.org. So, our tagline is Take Back Your Health, America. Will everybody say it with me on the count of 3? You ready?
Yes!
All right. 1, 2,